Ever wondered if that convenient app you use to split dinner bills with friends could also be your financial lifeline as a freelancer? You know the one, Venmo. It's quick, it's easy, and practically everyone has it. But can it really handle the complexities of your freelance business? As a freelancer, managing your finances can feel like a juggling act. You're not just providing a service, you're also your own accountant, billing department, and collections agency. You need tools that are efficient, reliable, and ideally, affordable. So, the question isn't just if you can use Venmo for your freelance work, but should you? And if so, what are the ins and outs you absolutely need to know to make it work for you, and not against you? Today, we're diving deep into Venmo for freelancers, what you should know. We'll unpack everything from setting up a business profile and understanding fees, to navigating transaction limits, handling taxes, and even exploring the crucial topic of security and disputes. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear picture of whether Venmo is a viable tool for your freelance empire or if you should be looking elsewhere. Let's start with the basics. 1. The all-important business profile. Ditch the personal account. This is perhaps the most critical piece of advice for any freelancer considering Venmo. Do not use your personal Venmo account for business transactions. Seriously. It might seem harmless, especially if you're just starting out and only have a few clients, but it's a recipe for headaches down the line. Why? For starters, Venmo's personal accounts are designed for peer-to-peer payments between friends and family. Using them for business violates their terms of service. This can lead to your account being flagged, frozen, or even suspended, potentially leaving you unable to access your funds or accept payments. Imagine trying to explain that to a client. Secondly, from a legal and tax perspective, mixing personal and business finances is a huge no-no. It makes tracking your income and expenses a nightmare, complicates tax filing, and can even blur the lines of liability if you were ever audited or faced legal issues. The good news is, Venmo offers business profiles. These are specifically designed for individuals and small businesses to accept payments for goods and services. Setting one up is relatively straightforward. If you already have a personal Venmo account, you can convert it or create a new business profile linked to your existing account. If you're new to Venmo entirely, you can set up both at the same time. To set up a business profile, you'll typically go to the Me tab in the Venmo app, tap on Create a Business Profile or go to Settings and select the same option. You'll need to provide your business information, including your business name, description, and contact details. You can even add a logo, description, and a photo gallery to make your brand more recognizable. This also allows you to appear in Venmo's in-app search, increasing your visibility to potential clients. Remember, you'll still log in with your personal Venmo account credentials to access both profiles, but they function separately. 2. The cost of convenience, understanding Venmo fees. Nothing in life is truly free, and that often applies to payment processing, even with seemingly free apps. While sending money to friends and family on Venmo using your Venmo balance, linked bank account, or debit card is typically free, the story changes when you're accepting payments for goods and services as a business. For payments received into your Venmo business profile, Venmo charges a seller transaction fee. Currently, this fee is 1.9% plus 10 cents per transaction. So, if a client pays you $100, you'll receive $98, a $1.90 fee plus 10 cents. If the payment was made using Venmo's Tap to Pay feature, the fee is slightly higher at 2.29% plus 9 cents. It's crucial to factor these fees into your pricing model. If you're accustomed to a 0% fee on personal payments, this can come as a surprise and eat into your profits if you're not prepared. Another fee to be aware of is for instant transfers. While standard bank transfers from Venmo to your linked bank account are free, they can take 1 to 3 business days. If you need immediate access to your funds, Venmo offers an instant transfer option. This comes with a fee of 1.75% of the transfer amount, with a minimum fee of 25 cents and a maximum fee of $25. So, if you transfer $1,000 instantly, you'll pay $17.50. This can be a lifesaver when you need cash quickly, but it's an additional cost to consider. 3. Mind your limits. Transaction caps for business profiles. Venmo, like most payment platforms, has limits on how much money you can send and receive. These limits differ for personal and business profiles, and they also depend on whether your identity is verified. For unverified business accounts, your weekly payment limit might be around $2,499.99, and your weekly bank transfer limit could be $999.99. However, once you complete identity verification for your business profile, which typically involves providing your Social Security number, SSN, or Employer Identification Number, EIN, if you have one, these limits significantly increase. Verified business profiles can have weekly payment limits of up to $25,000 for payments to other Venmo users and weekly bank transfer limits of up to $49,999.99, with instant transfers to a debit card capped at $10,000 per transfer and to a bank account at $50,000 per transfer. It's important to be aware of these limits, especially if you're dealing with high-value projects or a large volume of transactions. Exceeding these limits can cause delays in receiving your funds or even temporary holds on your account. You can usually check your specific limits within the Venmo app under your account settings. 4. The taxman cometh, Venmo and your freelance taxes. This is where things can get a little complex, but it's absolutely vital for freelancers. Income earned through Venmo for goods and services is taxable income, regardless of whether Venmo sends you a tax form. Historically, third-party payment processors like Venmo and PayPal were only required to send users a Form 1099-K if they processed over $20,000 in payments and had more than 200 transactions in a calendar year. However, the IRS has been implementing new reporting thresholds. For the 2024 tax year, the reporting threshold is $5,000, regardless of the number of transactions. For the 2025 tax year, this threshold will drop to $2,500, and starting in 2026, it will be $600. This means many more freelancers will be receiving a Form 1099-K from Venmo. Even if you don't receive a 1099-K, you are still legally obligated to report all your freelance income to the IRS. This is why having a separate Venmo business profile is so important. It helps you keep a clear record of your business income. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.